Hi everyone. So I'm starting a new segment in my channel where I'll be talking to you about the novels I'm reading and how I feel about them. So today we are starting the series with the novel I just recently completed, which is in the novel updates. You can find the novel with the name Unseen Immortal of 300 Years. Seven Seas has purchased the license for it, and they are publishing it with the name 300 Years of Longing. So if you want to know about the novel, I usually use Novel Updates. It's a very good site with all the triggers and warnings are mentioned. So you can check that whether it suits your test, or if you do not like something about any of the key points, you can skip the novel. So I'll give the link of Novel Updates site in my video, so you can check that. So the writer is Musuli, and I'm very ashamed to say that this is my first Musuli novel, and I'm blown by by the story of it. Okay, so how should I start? Okay, so this novel is starting with a nobleman falling asleep after coming from the wine festival, and when he wakes up he found himself in a body of a different man. Okay, and after some time he understands that this is the body of a great demon who is the city lord of a ghost city, and his name is Wu Jingwei. So I may be very much off with all the pronunciation, so please excuse me for that. I don't know Chinese. I only read the translations. So I'll try to avoid the names because I know I'll be pronouncing them wrong. So the issue is he has to deal with all the other demons and his subordinates, which are all like big or small demons, but he does not have any memory. So in the beginning he assumes that he has been transmigrated to a demon's body. He is a normal human being and he has transmigrated. So he only is able to cope up with the situation with his poker face. He is not showing any emotion, and he is trying to get as many information as possible from his subordinates as possible. So the story starts from here, and this is a quite long story, so I will ask you to keep some patience. Okay, I think if you are going to purchase the Seven Seas book, that will be good because they are like obviously releasing it in volumes. They already have published one volume, I think, and total it will be 4 volumes. So the second one is coming in the beginning of 2026. So they will be able to create the tension among it. So the issue is, for me, I cannot work with this tension. Okay, so if I'm starting something, I have to know how this is going to end. I know this is a very bad habit, but I cannot seem to come out of it. So when I'm starting something, I have to know what is happening there. Okay, and wait for the next book. At least for series, you can wait till 7 days. In the next week the next episode is coming out, but for these books, there is like 6 months waiting period to know what is happening in the next volume. It's it's a torture for me. Okay, so either I do not start reading it unless all the volumes are out, or I read it earlier actually, and I read the fan translation. Fan translation is really good, but obviously you should, when it's licensed, you should follow the licensed copy, and so that the author can also get benefited from it. And yeah, so one thing that I can tell you, that if someone asks me what is love, or if someone asks me that if I can give an example about how typical love looks like, or what love should be as a proper example, this is the example. I have few more example, I'll talk to you about it later, but for today I'll tell you that this is the love. Okay, everyone, I mean, I think everyone should want this kind of love in their life, and like, rest assured nobody is going to get it. Okay, so the thing is, uh, in a typical Musuli fashion, as I have read the other description of this author's novel. So their love basically transcends all time, all lifetime, or through like hundreds and hundreds of years. Okay, so in the beginning, you may not understand, or you may take some time to get accustomed to actually what is happening. Okay, so please keep some patience for it. Okay, because at the end you will understand that everything is making sense. Okay, so I'm not talking about the logic here, because obviously the logic is something else. Okay, so don't expect anything to like any logic to happen, or how is this happening, something like that, because what is happening, that is anyway cannot happen, right? So we have to accept the author's logic here. So um, so once the book progresses, you will understand that how the MC and the ML is related to each other, how they know each other, from when they know each other, and how they are trying to protect each other, and at what extent they can go so that the other is well, for the other's well-being, basically. Okay, it's like it's gods and demons, and from where they are coming. If I say something more than this, I am afraid I'll give some spoiler, and because all the books are not out yet, so I should not give any spoiler. So I'm really trying trying to think of a way to say something to you, but till now I only will be able to tell you that this is a great love story, and you should read it. Okay, and don't expect to everything makes sense from the beginning of the novel, even after 10 or 15 chapters also. Okay, it will take some time to understand that what actually is happening and what has happened in the past. One thing is the storyline, the timeline of this book, right? So the timeline is jumping basically between the all the in all the chapters, in most of the chapters, basically. So something has happened in the past and something is happening in present. Okay, so that may be a little confusing in the beginning, but I think you will be able to follow it once you are accustomed to it, and you will know that like what kind of a person that is, and how they're behaving from the context. Okay, so you really have to give some attention to the book to understand what is happening and how this is related to the main storyline. Okay, I can tell you this, that earlier before reading this novel, okay, I was kind of a reader's block. Okay, I was starting a lot of novels, and I was not able to complete most of them. Okay, so uh, those novels are good novels. Okay, it's not that they are not good. It was me basically who I was not able to somehow relate to it, connect to it, and I was not able to finish it, and I was getting so frustrated, right, that like why this is happening, because I really love to read. Okay, so uh, so this novel has been a blessing for me, because I was able to complete it after such a long time. Okay, and this is also quite a lengthy novel. Okay, so I'm so happy that I was able to complete it, and like this has been my new favorite. Okay, so please read this, and I'll also start reading other Musuli novels. If you have already read it, I'm sure some of you must have read it. So please give me some suggestions. Okay, I am thinking of Copper Coin or Panguan. Maybe both are licensed under Seven Seas, and I'll start buying those novels. If I don't know what is the publishing status of that. So if you have already read it, or if you have already bought it, please give me some comments in the comment section that how do you like it, or which one should I start, or what should I expect. Okay, let's create a book club kind of thing, so that we can discuss each other's interest, disinterest, and what we like. Okay, I think I will like that very much, and I'll get to know you also. Thank you.